And welcome back into HSN, everybody. Glad to have you aboard. My name is Guy Oven. I'll be with you for another hour. We have got just a slam dunk wonderful today's special coming up for you. Anybody out there that has issues trying to get in and out of a chair. I know my mom. I think of my mom who's in her 80s, her husband John, and we went out and spent thousands and thousands of dollars on these incredibly crazy recliners. Well, HSN said, you know what, we can do a better job than that. We can do affordable recliners that'll help our friends, whether you're injured or you're just a senior and you're looking for a little help. Please stick with us for the next at least 30 minutes and check out what we consider our best value of the day. You're gonna love it. Here we go. Oh my gosh, the massage is going already. It's called our Power Lift Recliner. We have had a couple of versions of this and we brought them and they sell out every single time we bring them here. Why? I think it's because, first of all, most of us out there have an issue at some point in our life or an issue we deal with every day where we're having a hard time either getting up out of a chair or getting down into a chair, and that's where the Power Lift Reclining Chair and why it has been so successful here at HSN. It's gonna help you, give you that assist to be able to get up and down whenever you want. It has built-in massage. It's got a beautiful look to it. We even have a brand new color in the color green. It's available in a variety of colors. We'll go through that. We have it available on our FlexPay, and we also have available on our VIP financing with an HSN credit card. All I can tell you is watch the next 30 minutes. If you think this is something you can fit into your home, something you can fit into your life, it's something that's gonna make your life easier, we would love to send one out to you and you'll have it in just a short time. Alexandra Baker is here with us. It's so good to see you.
Good morning, how are you?
I am showing everybody the chair as I'm sitting in it. Alexandra will show you some of the other features, and then I'll do them again later of how it helps you.
Right.
And because there's, you know what, there's not always somebody there to give us a hand.
Well, if you know somebody that needs a helping hand, maybe you need a helping hand, you really want to maintain your independence, you want to be self-sufficient, right? That's very important. Well, you can see that I am in our lift chair in the tall position, so that this way, where I can stand, it's very easy for me. I can do it unaided, without assistance, and then I can just sit down and with just the touch of a button, I love how I'll never lose the remote control. You just sat on it a few minutes ago. You know you're not gonna lose it. And then I can just, with the touch of a button, be able to go now to the fully seated position. You have stand, you have seated, and then you have the full recline. And the first thing you might say is, Alexander, I've heard so much in the last couple of years about lift chairs. What is a lift chair? Well, really, just off the bat, a lift chair is a chair that is actually going to lift you, give you that helping hand, and bring you to make it easier for you to stand in the standing position, so that when you're transitioning from the seated to the standing position, it's going to help you. Maybe you're not as sure-footed. Maybe you've had surgery, whether it's your knees, your back. I had back surgery 4 years ago. Believe me, you don't want to engage those muscles. You want something that's going to lift you up. But it's also just, it looks like a recliner. And take a look at our beautiful chair. If I didn't tell you it was a lift chair, you would think, wow, that's just a beautiful piece of furniture. It must be a recliner. It must be automated. That's why it is a power lift chair. And not only does it lift you, not only can you recline in it, not only can you sleep in it, but it's got the therapeutic heat and massage. And then we've added this year 2 USB ports, so that now when you're in your phone, which you are in your phone, when you're on your phone, when you're in your lift chair, you can have that USB cord, 2 USB plugs for your electronics, your phone, your iPad.
I love that it reaches up and it grabs you and it sits you down. And then I just lifted mine up. And by the way, it'll recline all the way back, and I can lift my legs and do all that at the same time.
And how tall are you?
I'm 6'3" and I weigh 235 pounds. This will hold up to 300 pounds. So don't worry about that. If you have issues there and you think it won't hold you, it will. We are offering a wonderful deal today, it being on FlexPay of only $99.99. If you'd like to spread out the payments over 9 months, make it even less, we can do that with VIP financing. But it's got a couple of extra features that we've never even had before. We now have USBs built into it, so if you need to charge a phone or if you need to plug in a tablet or whatever, you can do that as well. The USBs are conveniently located right next to the armrest. It It has built-in massage. It has built-in heat. I mean, when you think about what you could go out and spend, and I started this show by talking about that.
I remember.
My mom and her husband, John, needed lift chairs. And this is about 5 years ago, because they were just having a heck of a time, and they were also falling, you know, and we were worried. Mom had knee replacement, John had knee replacement, Mom had hip surgery, all these things, which make it really hard to get up and down. So my brother and I, who help with their, you know, their finances and all that stuff, we said, let's look into it. And I'll be dang, man, they were $2,000, $1,800. We finally settled and we got a couple, I think we paid $1,400 each for them. We got like a discount. That's $3,000 for 2 chairs. And I said to my brother Darren, I'm like, man, dude, he's like, I know. And he goes, it's terrible. But, you know, this was way before we came out with these. These would have been, we would have got 2 for less than $1,000. But that's the point, is we wanted to make it affordable for people. You know, you shouldn't have to be rich or have a ton of money to get up and out of a chair.
Thank you.
And you know, for this price at less than $500, we thought that's fair. When you get them home, you have our full warranty. You can try them out for 30 days and see if you love them. And by the way, the chairs my mom and John got, there's no massage. They go up and down, but
no
there's
massage,
there's no heat. There's none in either one.
I mean, can you imagine?
I know.
What I love about HSN is that we work with some of the best companies in the world who are able to put together these beautiful products for us, so well made. Let's talk about, well, first of all, we've got to get into the colors, because I want you to select your color.
We're going to do colors right now.
Let's do colors. What I'm sitting in right now is the mocha. So if you're looking for something that's that nice neutral beige or tan, that's what this is. This is the mocha. What Guy just
I didn't want to get up because it was massaging you.
It was massaging you. This is the blue. Now we did, I can feel the massage. You still have it on.
Yeah, I still have it on.
This is the blue. Now in the spring when we introduced this collection to you, the blue was just a little bit lighter, and I'm really in love with this shade. Yeah. It's a little bit more stormy, a little richer.
It's not tealy.
Like
the other one was a little more tealy.
No, almost approaching navy, but
yes.
not quite, just a little bit rich. And so we're going to continue, and I wanted to show you the brown. I want to park here for just 1 second. We've got the brown. It's like a cocoa powder. It's like opening up a tin of cocoa powder. You know what color I'm talking about, right? Very soft. This is a suede microfiber. I love that metal base. You can see the metal base, so you're very secure. You're going to make sure you're flat on either the carpet or all the floor. Very strong, well-made metal base where the lifting mechanism is built right in there, and then a nice solid wood frame, well padded. You've got the foam backing. I'll go more into it, but this is the brown, and I had to show you that base while this one was open. This is red. Very simple, straightforward red. It's not too cranberry. It's not burgundy. Well, it is cranberry. Yeah, I
would say it's kind of a cranberry.
It's more cranberry, but it's not burgundy.
Right, it's not burgundy.
Not burgundy.
But it's a good red. It's not a screaming red. It's not a screaming red. It's a nice red.
It's not like a cherry flaming red.
Right.
This is a brand new color this year with the green. And in the green, I'm wild about this color because wow, awesome. What an accent color this is for you in your home. Very rich. I want to say this is fern. Can you see?
I'm going to give you fern. That is exactly. While you were doing this, I was like, what would I call it? I'm like, it's not really evergreen.
It's not olive. It's darker than olive.
Yes.
Right? It's fern. With fern, can you imagine grays and silver with fern? Can you imagine a little purple with fern, a little pink with fern? I mean, just fantastic.
And if you want to buy more than one, you can combine the colors, whatever you'd like. You can do that as well.
You can mix and match.
We have a lot of people that buy 2 of these, you know, and because they're like,
absolutely.
Well, because otherwise one person gets the good chair all the time, so you can get 2.
You were trying to avoid conflict, so yes, more than 2.
All right.
This is the smoke gray, all right? So if you're bringing in, I mean, how popular has gray been in the last several years, at least the last 5 years, changing our floors to the gray floors, the wood floors. And so the gray is fantastic. We're calling it smoke, very rich, very charcoal. I'm not sure, do we have any black left? We had black, but
I think we don't have a black live, but we have it on video here. So there, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. That is a very rich black. You know what's interesting to me too is that it's hard to find furniture in black. I mean, like this, like sofas. You know, it's tough to find that.
It is,
because when they have them in stock, they go very quickly because it's not a real common color.
It's not something that you always see.
This is beautiful.
Here, I have a swatch right here if you wanted to see it, you know, up close and live. But we only have a few, so if you know that the black is something, can you see right here? Look at that. Here's that black. Now, what's so nice about the way we have made this for you is that it is microfiber. So I'm the person that not only, you know, the coffee is dribbling down the front of my shirt, you know, and then I've got like a line of sauce or chocolate or cookie, anything that gets on here, if you're like me and it's getting all over you, very easily, just with a little cloth, be able to wipe that up because it is microfiber, so it's very easy to take care of.
I want to tell everybody really quickly too, and it's important that you know this because I know a lot of you are wondering about the measurements. Will I fit into this chair? And so what I wanted to tell you was that like I said, I'm about 6'3", maybe a little bit taller than that, 6'3.5", and I weigh about 235 pounds. So what I wanted to show you, and now the chair is up right now, I wanted to show you that this is literally how much I have to get down to sit. That's it. All right, so, and then from that point on, and this is actually a good angle to show you how far up this lifts you up. It does. So literally, that's all I need to do. My mom can do that.
And then go right into the walker.
Way down deep that makes it really, really difficult.
Exactly.
So here's the measurements. We'll put up this little schematic for you with a picture of the red couch. So maximum capacity is 300 pounds. It goes 40.5 inches high. And I wanted to put this out there just in case you are measuring your living area or your den or whatever. It's about 36 inches from back to front. And then on top there, it's about 31 inches against the back, where it's at the top right here. Well, they can see where it is right there.
Well, it's 36 inches across, okay, so that's how, and then going backwards, it's 31 inches, but I want you to keep it 40 inches away from the wall, because when you're in the fully reclined position, okay, where are we?
They'll get to you. They'll get there.
When you're in the fully reclined position, you want to be able to keep this about 40 inches from your wall. But here's the thing. You probably, if you've gone shopping for the lift chairs, especially the ones that guy was talking about were, you know, $1,000, $1,800, they're very expensive. They're also large. They're so big. Where are you going to put it? I mean, we're talking about with this being just the right size, you could put this in the bedroom. You could put 2, you could put 3 in the family room. What I love about this, who doesn't want to recline? Who doesn't want to have their own remote control? Who doesn't want the heat in their lumbar? Who doesn't want that therapeutic massage? You know, seating in America has changed recently. It's not just sectionals and sofas. Often now we're looking for theater seating in our homes. We want to have the USB port. We want to be able to have our phone or our iPads that are charging that are in our laps. Have you ever seen now when you go into the family room, you got grandma on her phone, you have the kids on their phone, everybody's in the chair, you want to recline. This is really not just for the person that needs that little assistance, but also great seating and a beautiful piece of furniture for your home.
You don't need extra plugs to worry about if you're charging your phone, because you can charge them right through the chair itself with the USBs or your tablet. We've added 2 USBs to this as well to just make it more convenient for you. But yeah, I agree with you too. This is not just for somebody who may be infirmed at the home or may have an issue. It's gonna be for anybody that's just looking for a really comfortable chair that's got massage, that's got heat. You know, it's so dang cold all across the country right now. I'm sure you'd love to be able to get in the chair and have it already be warm, just like some of our heated seats in our cars, and we love that feature. It's the same thing. And then in summertime, you just don't need to kick that on at all, but you still can have the combination of heat, massage, both if you want to have them at the same time. It's really, really nice. How we ever did this for less than $500 is beyond me, because I know massage chairs are expensive, and I know, I agree with Alexandra too on her point that most of them are huge. My mother looks like a toddler in that chair that she's in. Bless her heart, my mom's not real big, but it's like her little feet are up off the floor because they only came in this giant size. Maybe they're just trying to justify all the price for the thing, but it's too big. They dominate the entire room.
And if you're living in a larger room in assisted living or a smaller apartment because of assisted living, this is going to work for you. If you need to put this in the nursery or in your master bedroom, it could even be the den, or as opposed to a sofa or as opposed to a sectional, you want to have 1, 2, 3, and have that customized, personalized, individual theater seating in your home. You can do that. Now, what we were showing you just moments ago on the animation, the different zones. There are 10 different zones that you can operate from your remote control. And so the massage, which is the vibration massage, it's not those, you know, the rolling balls when you go to the mall and those chairs, they kind of put you in, you feel like, and it's really that firm. this is not what this is. What this is that very gentle vibration, and you can control the vibration from a little gentle to moderate to very intense if you want it.
Yeah.
And then, and so it's in the back, it's on your legs, it's on your thighs, and then the lumbar right here in the lower back is where you're going to have that heat.
And there is the remote control that shows you everything. It's very simple to operate. I love that too, because I know, again, referring to my mom, you put a remote control for the TV that has 48 buttons, and my mother is just like, okay, on, off, volume,
that's right,
channel. I need 6 buttons. Why do they do this to me? Well, this is a very simple one to operate. And again, if you come back to me, I'll show you. I have it in the upright position where if I needed to get up, okay, that's all that I need to do. It's a very minimal amount of effort that I need to get up. For those of you that are infirmed, like I said, or having issues at home. When I want to go down, there's a button here that says down. When I want to go up, there's one that says up. When I want to do heat, there's one that says heat. Intensity, it's very, very simple. So now I will hit the down button, and you will see very slowly. It doesn't jar you. It's
quiet.
Listen,
it's
Do
gentle.
you hear any noise? It's crazy.
You don't hear anything.
So you don't hear any gears or anything
You know,
like
one of
that.
the reviews, one of
down.
our reviewers said online, and you can see the review for yourself. She said, baby, pacifier, bottle, blanket, everybody, all were together easily able to come out of the chair. So if you know someone who's going to be nursing or someone who maybe had a C-section, what a beautiful gift this would
everybody.
be.
Now, here I am, and I'm in this fully reclined position, so I have all the weight is off my back. I'm just relaxing. Almost feels like anti-gravity at this point. You feel like you're floating. To Alexandra's point too, if you want to kick on a light massage, you know, I know a lot of times my mom just has a hard time falling asleep, you know, and so to help you to rest and relax, that's all you need to do. Remember, one button makes it go up, and you'll see very slowly and gently, I will start to rise up, okay, and then the legs will go down, and then it just becomes your average, your perfect, you know, comfortable, super soft chair. I'm a big person, and I'm glad that I'm showing you that because I wanted you to know that it'll handle any size. You know, Alexandra is much smaller than me, and it's comfortable for her. I'm 6'3", so it's comfortable for me as well. I love the feel of it. I love this soft material. It feels like velvet.
It's a suede feel. It's a very velvety soft, but it's definitely suede. So if you're saying, okay, up close, show me really, I mean, you know, if you had a suede jacket or suede leather, how expensive that can be. This feels like suede. It's just very soft, but then, you know, it's realistic because if you spill something on it or get something on it, you are going to be able to clean that up very, very easily. And I also wanted to talk about how the cushion, you know, it's very well cushioned.
Yeah, it's soft.
So, you know, 300 pounds, you don't want to be feeling anything, you know, on your tush. You want it to be very comfortable. This is incredibly soft and really, really going to work for you. In fact, if you need to sleep, for whatever reason, if you need to fall asleep in your chair, you know, just kind of get yourself into position, and then you can have this go down very slowly. It will go down. What's so nice about it, I don't have to add a pillow. You just need a nice concierge collection little throw, and you can sleep here because the pillow is giving you that neck and head support, very quietly, very gently taking me back. I can sleep. Now, here's my favorite part. I can do the binge watching of my favorite TV shows right here. Who doesn't want to do that? When you've worked all day long, you've been standing on your feet, maybe you're a fireman, you're a nurse. I don't want you just thinking, oh, maybe my mom needs this, or maybe someone in your home is just not as sure-footed. This could be for you. You've worked all day. You're going to plop down into a wonderful chair. Why not be able to recline? Why not have that massage and the heat?
It shouldn't be a luxury. It should be something you should give yourself every single day. Hey, by the way, I want to go through colors. That beautiful gray that we're sitting on, most popular color right now. People are going crazy for it. But we have other colors as well available for you, and I'll go through each one of those individually. So this is the black, which is gorgeous. You don't often see black in furniture, so really, really nice if you like that contemporary, sleek, kind of cool look. It's perfect. It also comes in, is this the mocha?
This is the mocha, which is going to be like your tan or your beige.
Which is like a light tan. Here's your beautiful brown, and I love that rich, deep brown. It's just gorgeous. It comes in, I'll wait till the color comes up before I say it. It comes in green. which is, green is our brand new color, so it comes in green. I love that. And
remember, we renamed it Fern.
And you said fern, and it is exactly, it has like that deep forest fern color. It also comes in the most beautiful version of a red, which is kind of a deep cranberry color. So not screaming red, but more of a real cozy red. That would look wonderful, you know, maybe near the fireplace or something like that. And maybe if you get two of them, so beautiful. And then the smoke gray was the one that we're sitting in, and then blue, of course, which is a real deep, almost like a slate blue, only more blue in it than that. Last year's model was a little more tealy, which I wasn't nuts about, just to be honest. This one I love. I think this is a really, really great, solid, strong color of blue. As far as how you can afford this today, you see our price for one day only. It is $4.99 rather than $5.69. If you would prefer to break up the payments are only $99 on your credit card. You make the 5 payments of that and you own it. If you would like, you can put it on VIP financing. Leslie, what is it? Is it $66, I believe, our VIP financing charge is on this? Yeah, because you take 5 and you make it 9 months. It's not any more money. It's less money per month, spreading it out to make it more affordable. And there's no finance charge or anything like that. Hey, listen, times are tough enough. We want you to be able to get this home. For those of you that can afford the $60 versus the $90, just get an HSN credit card. It's all you need to do. You get great financing on all kinds of great things. In fact, I just had a mattress, a beautiful Beauty Rest mattress today, and a lot of people were using VIP on that just to take advantage of the savings per month. So take advantage of it, get it home. We don't do this very often as a today's special, maybe a couple of times a year. This is the brand new model. We have the brand new color green. This has the 2 USBs built into it, in addition to the combination of heat and massage. But the bottom line is, you know, whether you have issues getting up or down, or you don't, it sure is nice to have a chair that you can look forward to getting into. Imagine you're a working person and you're like, all I want to do is get back on that recliner. I want to kick it back. I want to put the heat on, a little massage, and night-night. Get a glass of wine and just chill. That's all I want to do. Or if maybe you're like my mom and her husband, John, you know, that are like, they need this to get up and down.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom's on a walker. It's hard to watch your folks go through that. But boy, it sure makes a difference when you can empower them. The last thing my mother wants to do is say, hey, can you help me out of the chair? It's the last thing. She's a proud lady.
And that's your mom. I was thinking about my father-in-law or someone that you love. You know, if you've had a few little mini strokes and you're just not as sure-footed as you once were, if you were not as sure-footed and you're watching them get out of the chair and it seems like they're a little bit wobbly, maybe they're staggering just a little bit, and then you know you're going to be leaving them for several hours, either to go shopping or to go to work. Now you can have that peace of mind for yourself, for your loved one. You know, nobody wants to hear about a loved one who has fallen. This way, they are independent. What I was saying about my father-in-law, 3 tours in Vietnam. For those of you who have served and who fought, of course he's going to be proud. He doesn't want to ask anyone for help. He wants to be able to be self-sufficient, self-reliant, unaided, and now you can get up, go to the front door, get out of the chair with the lift very easily, go to the refrigerator, get a snack, go to the restroom without having somebody get them out of the chair. And lastly, to get somebody out of a chair, my mom is a little tiny 5'1", but my father, I don't know if you know this guy, I gotta bring in a photo. When my father was alive, until well into his 60s, he looked like a center for any of the NFL teams. He was just a big guy.
Yeah.
Now, towards the end, my little mom is trying to lift him up. And even if you're trying to lift somebody who's 80 or 90 pounds, that's hard on the caregiver. You're going to hurt yourself. So this is for both of you, or all of you, all of the family, especially the person who now has that independence.
My mom's husband, John, John, I love John, great guy. John, you know, John's got a belly up there. It's hard to get. He doesn't care. John knows. I've had to pick John up. John fell on the ground one time, and I had to literally, and I lift weights, and I had to get under John, and I mean literally, because it's awkward weight to try to lift, and it's hard for him too, and he knows. John's whatever. He's cool. He's 80 years old. He's like, don't worry about it. But he needs a little bit of help, and I know he doesn't like to be helped. You know, and so what's nice about that is that you basically are empowering yourself to help yourself. So if you need to get up, or maybe you know, God forbid, you're just living alone. You know, maybe you lost a husband or a wife or a partner, and now you're on your own, and you're like, do I have to use you know, banister every time to get up or or a crutch or something. No, this helps to lift you up. And we made it at a price, built it around a price so that you could afford it. Black has now stepped into second place as the most popular if you'd like to pick it up. If you're a brand new customer with us here at HSN, all you need to do is pick up the phone, call that phone number, right? Get your account going, start up with us, takes 2 seconds, and you can get this thing shipped to your house in about a week, and you will have it. And then you can enjoy it, try it out for 30 days. If you don't like it, you can return it. If you love it, just keep it. Make the other payments, you're good to go. We're gonna ship it to you for free. We don't get to do that on everything, because we don't own those trucks.
You know,
they're owned by a separate company, so we have to pay them. But today we will pay them for you. So you're getting a, what is it, a $70 discount on the price. The shipping, which I know this has got to be, look at $65 to ship it.
I've gone to many.
Huge deal.
It's such a savings because I was definitely looking online for a very, very long time when I was studying, you know, all the way back in spring for this presentation. And by all means, when you're going to any of the furniture stores, you know that they're always going to impose a delivery charge. Now, speaking of delivery, and because we don't have to pay for anything when you get this home, I want to do a little housekeeping here on how you're going to receive this. It's going to come into a box, one box, but 2 pieces. It's going to be this top section. Stay with me, it's very easy. This top section and then the bottom section. Now, if you are by yourself, like my mom, and you would definitely need the help, you may want to ask your son or your daughter or a neighbor if you need that assistance, but it's going to take just a few minutes. The top part slips into the bottom part. All you do, this top part literally just slides right in.
On a track.
No tools, it's on a track. No tools, nothing. There's a plug on the bottom, not a plug, a cord on the bottom and a cord on the top, and they just plug together. Okay, so now the top and bottom are connected, and then there's the one plug that goes into the wall. The moment you plug this power lift, that's where the power is coming from. The power lift, the moment you plug that into the wall, now you have power. I love that the remote control is completely connected, so you're not going to misplace this. And then the USB. Here's the USB, you have 2 of them. When you're charging your phone or your Apple Watch or your tablet, even when this is off, it's still giving power to those cords as they're recharging your phone. So if you walk away and you turn this off, or you have it on timer, timer is one of the things that you can do. You don't have to worry. So that's why we call it power. Now the construction. This is a metal bottom. You see this metal base?
Yeah.
It's steel, it's a metal construction,
frame.
a metal frame on the bottom. It's a square frame. I want you to keep it on the floor or on the area rug or your carpeting. I don't want you to do anything where it's like half area rug and half the floor. It's important that it's completely—
that it stays level.
That it stays level, very important, okay? And then it's a wood frame. It's got the poly foam, the foam, I mean, it's really, really cushy, very, very dense. And somebody had asked last night, how deep is this? If you look, I don't know where I can show you, right here. If you look underneath, this is about 5 inches thick, so it's very, very thick. And then there's another 1.5 inches. So this isn't, you're not going to feel anything. This is a lot of support, well made. It's beautiful furniture, but I have to say, we were searching for a sofa for our family room.
Yeah.
Just completely fell apart. We are leaning towards, we still haven't done anything yet, theater seating, because that's all the rage now.
And this would be affordable theater seating if you wanted to do this, because I can tell you, because I've looked into that before, you know, theater seating per seats can be $3,000 to $4,000.
I'd rather have massage than a cup holder.
Right, these, and we should talk about that too. Remember, these are not just for folks who have an issue getting up or down. These are for anybody. I threw out my back about a month ago. I could barely get out of a chair. It's still a little bit sore, so I mean that would help you. Things happen like that. It's so whether you are a person that's just hurt themselves, somebody that's completely fine, or maybe you're somebody that you know, is like my mom or her husband who lives by themselves but needs help from time to time. Well, this show is called Independent Living. And what we're trying to do in this show is we're trying to empower people to do things on their own. You know, it's amazing when I do things like that. When I bring things to my mom, like I think I told everybody on my last show, on my cooking show, I bought her an air fryer like a month ago, 2 months ago. It's like one of the greatest things she's ever had in her life. She's like, I couldn't bend over to use the heavy oven. Now I have an oven on the stove. In other words, she can cook.
Right.
She doesn't have to rely on somebody else. So if you're buying it for that reason, I encourage you to go for it. If you thought, you know what, my husband and I, or my partner and I, or wife, or whatever, can't afford it, we've got FlexPay for you, so you can pay just for a portion of it and get it home. There's no reason you should not be able to have a chair like this, you know, because everybody should have the ability to at least get up and down by themselves, you know? You know, there are people that's one of the reasons they buy those beds, certain beds that can help to lift you out of bed and tilt. It's the same kind of a concept, only we put it into a chair. If you like a particular color, the one in front of me is red. That's the beautiful green. The most popular that we've had today has been both the black in number 2 and then the smoke gray, which has been number 1. I have it available in blue. I have it in mocha, and then I have it in brown as well. There's the black right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey, listen, I got 5 minutes remaining in this presentation, and I don't care if you buy it now. If you want to buy it later, buy it later. Just try to get it before midnight when the price goes up. I'm not sure when the next presentation is, but I know, you know, it is a considered purchase, and maybe you need to call. Who's coming up next with it? Is it next hour? With Bobby Ray, yeah. So Bobby Ray will come back. If you missed any of the features and you want to wait for Bobby Ray, totally fine. I totally get it. I just would like to see you have one of these chairs and see if we can't make your life easy. Remember, if you buy 2, then you're essentially at about $200 per month for 5 months, and you own them both. Because I know a lot of people are like, I got to buy one for my husband.
His and hers.
You got to buy one for my wife. You know that for what a regular price on one of these things can be, which is $1,500 to $2,500, you can get 4 or 5 of these things. I mean, that is just a crazy good deal. FlexPay, free shipping and handling. If you've thought about it, today is the day to do it. If you would like to get it on an HSN credit card, which I totally think you should, because it takes the 5 payments and spreads them out to 9, making that payment $99 down to $66. Just a more affordable way for you to be able to get this home. But don't miss out on it. You know, it's an opportunity for you to have one more thing scratched off your list that makes your life easier.
Well, before I'm your home BFF, I am definitely an HSN customer through and through, and I always get excited when you can break up the payments interest-free. I know I sometimes will go to a big Mart store for paper towels, and I've spent $99 or $100. And so the opportunity to have this come to your home and just give it a try, I definitely will say the person will be so happy. You will be so happy because you deserve to have something like this. So I am in that full upward position. What is a lift chair? It lifts you. So now, if you're having trouble transitioning from seated to standing, now this is much easier, and it's all from the touch of a button. Now I'm going to lower myself into the seated position. So you have stand, sit, and then fully recline. Maybe you have circulation issues and the doctors have told you you really need to elevate your legs for maybe an hour or so to avoid the blood pooling. We want you to raise your legs. This is going to be for you. You can do any of your knitting, you can watch your binge shows and just really relax. This is my favorite part right here. In a traditional recliner, right, whether it's the arm or the button, you're struggling to have this part go back inside and close. So you're having to do some type of movement like this where you have to kick it or really push it to get down. I don't have to do that here. Here, I can just push the button and I'm going to
lock it into whatever position you
want. Just
go
right down. Very smooth, very quiet, very gentle. And then let's talk about the heat and in this. This is not hot. This is not, you're going to be perspiring. Have you ever laid on a massage table and you feel like you're in the womb? It's just very, very swaddling. You feel swaddled, you feel loved. It's just that type of nice, warm, gentle heat on the lumbar, just where you need it. And then the massage, as I mentioned, it's vibration. It's not the rolling balls. And the intensity you can control from very gentle all the way up to the highest intensity. It has 10 modes. It has different programs where you can focus on different areas. There are 3 areas of focus with the massage. So really, do I want USB? Yes, you do too. And remote control? Absolutely. Recline, sit, and have the lift. And then really a chair that someone mentioned last night, you can grow into it, because if you don't need the lift yet, eventually you will.
Maybe you will, but I think, you know, in addition to all those different features, and by the way, multiple different modes of how you can interact the massage with the heat, so we haven't even really hit all that, but you'll discover that as you get it. But I wanted to emphasize to all of you out there, because I know this is important, it doesn't look like a therapeutic chair. I know that's hugely important, because it took forever for me to get my mom to wear one of her 911 things, because she was like, I don't want to advertise to the world that I need help. And I'm like, I get it. So she wanted it to look nice, and then they started coming in colors and
like
things
jewelry,
like that.
Yes.
And she clips it on. She can clip it onto her waist and things, so she don't have to see it. This looks like a beautiful chair. It looks like you went to one of the high-end department stores and you just picked out a chair. It's not over-designed. It's perfectly designed to just look like a soft, comfortable, reclining chair. And I think that's important to a lot of folks out there, because you don't want to freaking telecast that, you know, I have an issue getting up and out of a chair. Nobody wants that. You know, you're trying to empower yourself without drawing attention to yourself. These look like everyday, wonderful, soft, comfortable chairs. As far as maintenance, really nothing. You know, you can wash these off with a sponge if anything gets on them. If you wanted to spray a coating of Scotch Guard, you can do whatever you want once you own them, but they're easy to maintain. You simply plug this into the wall and you're good to go. You can plug your phone into the USB, your tablet into a USB, activate the massage, lift it up, lift it down, get up, get down. You can do all the things that you normally maybe need help with, you can do on your own. Even if it's just eating on a tray, being able to sit back and be able to eat your meal on a tray, and having a table or a chair that's going to adjust and become kind of a table is ideal. Colors are still available. The smoke gray is the one that we're on right here, which is the most popular. I have it in black, I have it in red and mocha and fern green and blue, and I also have it in, what did I miss? The light colored one?
The mocha. The mocha's like a beige.
I think I said them all.
Blue, brown, red, green, and gray.
You know, this is not a luxury. This is something you should have, right?
Without a question.
All right, should we end with just get a little massage and relax?
Okay, if you insist.
Stick around, we got more ways that you can live a happy, full life and be a little more independent all at the same time. We'll be right back right after this.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
Our Happy Place cleaning products are made with plant-based ingredients, which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
And it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
All right, and welcome back, everybody. We are all about independent living here at HSN, trying to find ways to make your life less of a struggle, a little more comfortable, in ways that you can rely on yourself. Because a lot of us, you know, either live alone or just have one partner. Maybe the kids are out and nobody to help you out. Well, that's where this the Hurricane comes in, and boy, has this been a revolutionary product. You know, I remember in the day, my father had inherited a cane from like his grandfather, and it was this hand-carved thing, beautiful cane, you know, with artwork and all this stuff on it, but it wasn't really the easiest thing to walk with. It had the little, you know, little rubber stopper on the end. It was really small. It wasn't adjustable. It just had an arched handle, which wasn't really comfortable on your hand. It had, but you know, that's what canes were until Hurricane came along. This is our freestanding all-terrain walking cane. It has 50 5-star reviews on hsn.com, and it has a revolutionary design. Everything that wasn't good about a cane has been fixed in the Hurricane. It actually becomes an extension of your body. It's super strong, it's lightweight, it's safe, it's sturdy, it's stable. And of course, our good buddy, registered nurse Matt Peters is here. Nobody better than Matt to talk about this, because I know you know lots of people that are either, and young and old, that either have, they've broken an ankle, or they've got an issue with their back or whatever, and they need a cane. Yep. This is the cane you should be on at the lowest price. I don't think we've ever done this price.
No, this is the lowest price that I've seen,
ever anywhere out there that you can pick this up. And I have it available in colors. So it comes in black, blue, blue, purple, or red. And I will let Mr. Peters tell you what's so wonderful about this thing.
Well, so many things. We don't have time to mention all of them, Guy. But you know what? The Hurricane is the #1 selling cane in America for so many reasons. I'm going to have you hold the example of the old clunker cane, Guy. So this is what you were just talking about, the old-fashioned cane. This is actually my dad's old cane before he switched to the Hurricane for so many reasons. My dad weighs about 270 pounds. Drive Medical really makes the best cane that I've ever seen in the Hurricane, and I'm going to show you why it's so special. It only weighs about a pound. In its folded state, it's only about a foot long, and it's going to support up to 350 pounds of weight. So this is no delicate cane. So I have my wrist strap here that doubles to keep my Hurricane folded when I don't want it to unfold. But here is where the magic is with the Hurricane. So here I am, all I have to do is that. Just let it go, it puts itself together. Now, let me grab the old clunker here because I want to show everybody something here. So the biggest fear that you have, first of all, it's a freestanding cane with the Hurricane. So the biggest fear that you have is losing your mobility, kind of getting stuck there. And my dad likes to put it as a turtle on his back, and it's an awful situation. If you take the old clunker cane and you drop it, you need somebody's help to pick it up. What if you're not in a situation where you can do that? With the Hurricane, this is just one of the many things I like about it. I can actually put my foot on the Hurricane, reach toward it, and pick it up myself. So if you're suffering from limited mobility, you need a little bit of help getting around, you're not stranded with your Hurricane because not only does it fold up in an instant to that foot long, it's going to be height adjustable. You're going to be able to take it anywhere. And Guy, you know, I don't know if you mentioned this at the top, but today on HSN, this bundle not only is the lowest price that we've seen here, but you do get the Heavenly Handle, which is a special ergonomic handle made with the design of the human hand in mind. It's very comfortable, and that's what I have on my Hurricane here. And you can see how it compares to the regular Hurricane that comes with your Hurricane. That's also very comfortable, and I like this one as well. But you get the Heavenly Handle. You also get 3 extra replacement feet. So these 3 points of stability and traction that you get with your Hurricane, you can actually remove these rubber feet because they call it the all-terrain cane because it's going to be able to take you over a variety of surfaces and give you that safety and traction with 3 points of stability rather than the 1 point on that old clunker. We're going to give you an extra set of replacement feet. So if you use your Hurricane all the time, maybe that means that you're going to replace those feet after 6 months. If you use it occasionally, maybe a year or 2. But at this price, please get 2 home because you're going to want to keep this folded and keep 1 in your glove box and take 1 on the go.
All right, if you want to grab it today, as we said, we have it available at the lowest price we've ever done before, and it has the upgrades included, which that handle, by the way, is a super comfortable grip handle. I think the best thing about these canes is in addition to the fact that I think they're the best made cane out there, is that for most people, it's a great option when they're on the road. It does break down into pieces, so without having to attach anything, it automatically reconnects when you open it up. But I also like the fact that it's a real walking cane. Most canes have basically one sort of pressure point at the bottom, which kind of pokes into the ground, which makes it very difficult, especially on softer ground and things like that. But also, it doesn't walk with you. You see how this walks, almost like your heel to toe motion when you walk in a regular shoe or in barefoot, right? And you see that way to do it. I also like that a lot of people, like my mom was, again, another person was struggling. One of the biggest things she struggled with the cane is she hated bringing it everywhere. She's like, it's clumsy. I don't like leaning it on the table. I don't know where to put it when I go to a restaurant. What's nice about this is you break it down just like this and it becomes this little small compact thing that can fit in most ladies' handbags, easily fit in a backpack, easily fit under the seat of a car. So wherever you go, the Hurricane goes as well.
Absolutely, and you see here how this might look a little short for me. I'm 6'3", and it is. You're gonna get 8 height adjustment settings here with your Hurricane. So you're actually gonna be able to tailor make this just for you, just by clicking that and fastening it over here. So I know that lots of folks, like I said, have 2 height adjustments because here's something you don't often think of with a cane. Maybe you switch shoes. So maybe you're wearing shoes with a couple inches extra lift or a few inches of extra lift on you. You're gonna need to change that height adjustment setting. And again, this is gonna withstand up to 350 pounds of weight. you saw how the Hurricane actually pivots on that base. It's gonna support you just like the human foot. It's gonna pivot just like the human angle. This is a patented design from Drive Medical and Hurricane that makes it extra special. It makes it unique. It makes it the only one in the industry like this. That's why, as a medical professional and as a registered nurse, and with a dad who struggles with getting around on a day-to-day basis, this is my go-to cane for him. It was whether he liked it or not, Guy, because I told him, Dad, this is the cane to end all canes. Yeah. This is the only cane you're gonna need in your arsenal. So if you have your other mobility products, you have your wonderful lift chair to help you kind of get up and moving, then you need your Hurricane to carry on about your day and get out of the house and continue moving.
Yeah. Yep. And again, as long as, you know, if you don't bring it with you, you're never gonna use it. And I love that they make this a cane that you will take with you wherever you go. The fact that you can break it down, the fact that it's portable. I also, to be honest, I love the fact that it's got this really super cool metallic finish. I know my mom loves that. It's like, you know, it doesn't look like an old person's cane. No. And I don't mean that in any bad way, but you know what I'm talking about. A cane that looks like it would be your great-great-great-grandmother's, and you want one that's kind of like, listen, you know, I want to have a little style while I'm doing this, right?
It's a beautiful
And for
cane.
many of us, I mean, let me tell you, hey, I've broken ankles. I've been on crutches before. I don't know if you have as well. My kid has. And, you know, at the end of the day, you want to get off crutches and you kind of want to get on a cane. Makes life a little bit easier for you. It's less clumsy than carrying these two big, giant things wherever you go. Yep. And if you're going to invest in a cane, why not get the best one you possibly can? $34.95 is the lowest price that we've done on it. I think it's been discounted by about $5 or $6. It's on FlexPay. It's only $11.65. Order as many as you want. The package that we're offering today is their best version of it, because you get, you know, the industrial Hurricane as well. You also get that what they call the heavenly handle that Matt was talking about. It's almost like it's a little bit soft, spongy grip. Really, really comfortable, but it goes through the natural contour of your hand. When you hold on it, you'll feel how comfortable that is, because you're gonna be using this pretty regularly. And then we're gonna give you some backup feet, because we know you'll probably have this for years when you need it. Maybe you don't need it all the time. Maybe you just need it for now because you had knee replacement, or maybe you need it because you sprained an ankle, whatever. Keep it around, because it's amazing how many other people will be able to utilize this if something happens to them. I bought one of those, you know, those knee scooters for Danny. Yeah. It is now gone to, it's like 7th person that has utilized it. Mm-hmm. Just because it's something you may need, you never know. Keep these around just in case something happens. Luckily for you today, if you have our Easy Lift reclining chair, you'll be able to get out of the chair, but then you may need help getting from point A to point B. Trust the Hurricane.
You know, limited mobility rather, is something that it's not one piece of the puzzle that helps you out of that. You need several pieces. So the Hurricane is one of those pieces. Like you said, you're in your comfy lift chair. Once you get out and moving, you're gonna need your Hurricane. I wanna mention too that this also comes with the travel case. You're gonna get that included with the package. These replacement feet, I can't stress enough how important that is, because with that bundle, with the heavenly handle and these replacement feet, it's like getting a brand new Hurricane whenever you're ready to change it. So it's kind of like changing the tires on your car. You know how much better your car feels, like a brand new vehicle when you change the tires. It's gonna feel the same with your Hurricane. And a lot of people have to go out and purchase a brand new old clunker cane when something like that happens, with the single point on the bottom of that. And you can see how non-customized that is. So what that is not going to do is what the Hurricane does, which is stabilize just like your foot, just like the human foot, and it's actually gonna pivot like your ankle. So over time, what your Hurricane is going to do is adapt to your actual walking style. So not only is it freestanding, not only can you shake hands with a friend or reach something off a grocery store shelf and put it in your basket and stand your Hurricane up, but you can also fold it up with ease. It only takes a second, and you can take it anywhere. So I know that my dad loves to put this discreetly in the chair next to him when we go to dinner, because you mentioned a great point earlier, discretion. Okay, sometimes you don't want people to know that you have an assisted device. With the Hurricane, they don't have to.
No, it's actually the coolest cane out there, so you won't feel bad about it, you'll feel good about it. Get it on for $11.65, 577-966. Matt, thank you, buddy. Great job as always. Hey, I want to remind everybody, this is independent living. If you missed our today's special, I know Bobby Ray will be coming up at the top of the next hour. She'll have the next full presentation. But if you get a chance to check it out, it's the most comfortable and versatile recliner ever. It's an HSN exclusive, by the way. Absolutely loaded with wonderful features. It actually looks like an everyday regular recliner, but it has built-in heat, built-in massage, built-in USB ports, multiple levels of recline. It'll sit you down and get you up without any other help. Built-in recliner pockets for all your other stuff, your glasses, your phone, things like that. And that lift activation will help to get you up, and it does it in total comfort. If you order it today, it's $70 off. It's on VIP financing for only $66.66. You can use your regular card for $99. The shipping is $64.22. We'll pay for that. So we'll get it home to your house for you, and you can try it out. You know, hey, take it for a ride for a month. If you don't love it, you can always return it with no questions asked. We want you to be happy. That's what this whole thing is all about. Hello, Miss Vonabelle.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm very well.
You look really comfortable.
I am so comfortable. I was just thinking, you know, you're having back-to-back nurses.
We are.
Yeah, Matt's a nurse. I'm a nurse too.
You know what? I feel very.
Here we go. It's the nurse day.
Very protected and very taken care of today.
Yes, I am toasty. Hey, you know, you need to get toasty too.
I know. I'm going to. By the way, guys, this product that they're showing you right now, which is absolutely amazing, is called Thermopulse. This is the Ultra Deluxe Massaging Heat Wrap, and I will tell you, whether you've had a tough day or you've got aches and pains or whatever it is, and you are looking for a little bit of comfort. Oh my gosh.
I pre-warmed it for him. I'm trying
not to hit my microphone.
He's having moments of pleasure there because I pre-warmed the heating. Isn't it great?
It's beyond. Okay. It's better
so
than
what
great.
you're seeing is the guy has heat all the way down. So it's 23 inches by 33 inches. It hits us in different places because Guy, as he said, was 6'3". But I'm going to turn to the side because I want you to see, you know, standard heating pads are only about this big. Here, we get all of this length all the way down. So 33 inches, it comes down, for me, it comes down to my tush. For Guy, it's going to come up a little bit shorter. And then the plush material, it's micro plush, comes up over my shoulder and then snaps in the front. There is a high collar, and that is memory foam. The memory foam snuggles my neck, and then I have digital controls, and I pick my heat settings. I can pick, let's go that way. I can pick high or low for my heat. I have it on high, why not? Maybe that's because you've been outside working, shoveling snow, doing repetitive work, working in the factory. And then over here is your massage setting. So it's not just a heating pad, it's massage. And when I go to massage, listen to this. It has straight massage. And I'm gonna bring that up to my microphone because I have found that that's the best way for you to hear that there's actually massage in here. You hear that?
Oh my God.
Okay, so you can have a steady on low. Now listen, that is low but vibrating intermittently. Now I go to high. Okay, that's steady on high. So picture that massaging your back, breaking up that muscle between your shoulder blades because that's where these are placed. And then intermittent on high. So you have actually 4 massage settings as well as the 2 heat settings to totally relax your muscles. So if you do repetitive work, if you're a blogger, imagine typing away but wearing this on your shoulders, Guy.
I have right now I have just the massage on the back of my neck. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's powerful. Yeah. I didn't, you know, for something that just lays on your back, it is incredibly powerful. By the way, I do have it available in 2 colors. It comes in the burgundy, or it comes in the blue that I have on. I like that it wraps around your neck because it's getting like right behind my neck in an area where it's hard to reach. If you're somebody that lives on your own, and maybe you don't have anybody that's there to help massage your back, this is perfect for you. Or even it's just been a long day and you're stressed out. I mean, and I would imagine, I don't have a back on this chair really long enough to hit the top, but if I was laying on my, like on our today's special, and said, you know what, I want even more, even though it has heat and massage, but you want extra, or if you don't, you know, if you didn't get the Today Special and you just want to grab this, this thing is phenomenal.
It is. When I got it, I thought
much more powerful than I thought it would be.
Yes, for the massage. Wow. So there's actually 2 massage boxes. I'm gonna turn this around so that you can see, because this is a great tool. Whether you're having natural aging and you ache, or you just want a relaxing day. If you're someone who goes for a pedicure, manicure, little self-care, you're gonna love this. So right here is a massage box right there, and here's another one. And they're placed right at your shoulder blade. You know where that muscle that always gets the knot? So you can get massage right into that muscle knot right there, and it can vibrate on high or low, and then intermittent or steady. And then the heat is thoroughly throughout the entire heating unit. And then also, here's a couple cool things. This bottom, you see how it's stitched there? That's actually weighting. It has some beads in it. And then at your collar is also weighted beads. That helps it lay on your shoulder, what I'm feeling, and make it have good contact so that you get that heat and you get that massage deep into your muscles. It increases the circulation, which of course increases your flexibility, helps ease some of those everyday aches and pains that you get. Sometimes it's from repetitive work, sometimes it's because you worked out too hard at the health club. But if you're just aging a little bit and you want a little comfort, and I like what you said, if you're by yourself and you don't have somebody to give you that little bit of massage, this can be your friend that gives you that massage.
Hey, take advantage of our discount today. It's only $54.50. It's on FlexPay. You know, I said to you earlier, Vonabelle, I was like, I went out, I told you I hurt my back about a month ago, and I'm glad it's over with now. But I went out and I bought a heating pad. I thought it's one of those things, a heating pad that you think you have one until you need one, and then it's gone. Somebody stole it.
You can't find it.
I went to the drugstore and spent $39 on a heating pad.
Wow.
That was, there was two. There was one that was like 20, but it looked really ridiculously cheap. And then there was the next one that was the next level up. It was this big.
Wow.
It literally was this. It was about just enough for the lower back. This is almost 2.5 times the size.
Yes.
The pad on this is about 1,000 times nicer than the one that I got on my $40 heating pad.
Yeah.
And my heating pad doesn't have massage, it just has heat.
That's right. This is the only heating pad that I know that incorporates massage, which also is better for your muscles, increases your circulation, works on those knots a little bit. And this is also micro-plush material, so it's super soft in your hand. It feels really good on the outside, and it makes your muscles feel good on the inside. And then take a look at how long it is. As I show you the front and I turn around, look at how it goes down my back.
All the way down.
Relieves all of the tension and muscles and goes over my shoulders. Sometimes it's your shoulders that's tight. So with the heat and massage and the micro plush, you have like the perfect thing to feel better. Now maybe your desk, as you do your work or type from home, is in front of that drafty window. You could wear this on your back so your muscles don't get tight from the cold, wind on your back. You could wear this instead. And then also the cover is washable. And what's wonderful is after 2 hours, it will shut off. You can reset it, of course, but that's kind of a safety feature that it would shut off in 2 hours. Goes right over your collarbone. See, that's what I like. There's no other heating pad that reaches over your shoulders.
Right, and it goes all the way around and it covers. And by the way, Vonabelle is smaller and I'm a big guy. It fits on me just as well. I was worried that it wouldn't fit over my shoulders and around my neck, but it fits easily. So listen, take this. What a great thing to bring to work. Maybe you work in a cold place. I know poor little Bobby Ray over there is freezing her tail off, running around because it's so cold in here, and I'm like hot. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, Bobby Ray. I'm nice and warm under there. She's freezing. But this is super warm. So bring it to work. But even if you're
I like that idea.
Well, I would put this in my work chair. You know how a lot of us work in a place where it's really cold. Like I was just saying with Bobby Ray, because we're in studios, it's always cold in here. This is very comforting. What did I say to you? It's like a hug, right? Like a massage and a hug.
It is. It's very soothing, warm. And if you're at work, whether you're at an office that you go to or at home, you're working on the computer, you're typing, and when you do that and it's repetitive, you feel it right up your shoulder and you get a knot. If you work with this over your shoulders, then that knot won't even occur because it's giving the warmth, which relaxes the muscles, which will make you have a better quality of life and quality of day as you're typing along. So when I got it, I thought, oh, this is great for bloggers and the people who type all the time and have that repetitive motion. But there are many other things. Maybe you do construction all day and you need to come home to something that relaxes you, that gives you heat and massage. So this is not just a big heating pad. This is massage that is perfectly landed between that muscle at your shoulder blade where you get that knot. And you have your choice of putting how much massage you want. And it's all digital right here. So I can choose to have it on low, steady or intermittent, and then high. And I'm gonna bring that little massage box up to my microphone so that you can hear there actually is, you feel that, hear that vibration? That actually is massage on your back. And then if you put it on your lap, ladies, I like this because, so you know, it could be that time of the month and you just feel like hugging something warm and a little heating pad just doesn't do it. Hug this. Also, if you're one of those people who your legs get cold, this is 33 inches of covering your body and giving you warmth on your legs as well.
It's ideal. And by the way, you had said that if you forget about it, it'll turn itself off too.
2 hours.
Perfect. All right. So if you're looking for a little stress relief, a little comfort, you know, nice little warm hug at the end of the day or beginning of the day or while you're at work, this is perfect for you. 639-223. Get it home for $18.17 on FlexPay. Thank you, Ms. Montabell.
My pleasure.
Thanks so much. All right, the
Treat
lovely
yourself.
Bobby Ray is coming up next. I'm going to let you have this to warm you up.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Shop faster than ever with product videos. Watch HSN live anytime, anyplace, and get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10.